guys, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I am so incredibly excited because ZEROBASEONE is here with Existence. I'm even so early to this MV that there's no English subtitles, and that like never happens. So I'm really excited to get right into this. Let's get started. Hey, Hanbin. I already like this. Nice. Hey, June. I love the guitar coming in. Oh, cute! Ooh! The harmony coming in? Hey, Ganoop. Nice. Ooh, the bass? Okay. Oh my gosh, how cute. Oh no, Matthew. I love the grain too on the camera. I think that's really smart. Nice. I like the big chordal parts too. Very rhythmic. Nice, Matthew. Ooh, that electronic, like, so cool. The underwater, that was cool too. Oh. A little bit of a key change, it feels like. Ooh, I like that. I love the synthesizers in this. They're so thick and interesting. Goes really well with like the theme of the song. Cute! Okay, this was so incredibly fun. I absolutely loved it and adored it. The retro sound, they did so incredibly well in it. I really loved, especially in the MV, they kind of had a filter over it, so it looked a little grainy, little older, like old school kind of feel to it. I really was impressed by that. And also, I just loved like the entire feeling of it. It just had like this, such a nostalgic vibe to it from the very beginning. I love how the guitar came in at the beginning. There was so much harmony too. I was like, ooh, all of this harmony. I really enjoy this, especially like after hearing Jiyoung's solo. I'm excited to hear him more in this. That was really nice. And then I love how the piano and like the big hits towards the end going into the pre-chorus. Pre-chorus was really short. I guess you could almost say it's like a transition rather than an actual pre-chorus, because there wasn't a ton of separation between what was happening in the first verse going into the chorus. The chorus had so much, like, this bass came in and it was so funky and cool. And again, it just was so nostalgic and like retro feeling. And then we have like the synthesizers were really prominent within the song. I love how chordal they felt. And again, it just gave it that kind of retro vibe and feel from there. In verse 2, I really love how we had like the rhythmic feel from Matthew. He definitely gave that. While it not being 100% rap, it was a little more melodic and things like that. So I'm glad that they did that. And then we had a change up again from that rhythmic aspect back into kind of the more melodic aspect with the harmony. Not as much harmony as I would say that was in the first verse, but it was still present. And then we had like this electronic part coming in, and I love that kind of underwater feel that they showed within this. And then we have this kind of change up, and it's not like a huge change up from the chorus into the bridge, but it's when the bus and it goes into the winter. Really interesting, because it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a huge change. You definitely could tell that the bridge, it was the bridge though. And then just leading us into a nice little keychain. I love how we had a pull away before going back into that final chorus with a nice little clap, because that's always a point where you can get the audience involved. And I really love seeing that and hearing that in songs from groups, because I can automatically imagine it when they're doing this in concert. And then in the final chorus, I really noticed those synthesizers once again. It's like they focused on that a little bit more to, again, bring that nostalgic feeling out. I thought that all of the members were really well like focused in this particular song. I love how they all had their individual shots, and you know, I could hear them really clearly. And even though the lyrics were not on the screen, I feel like I had a sense of like what they were getting at in this particular song. I will go back and read those once they come out, but right now they're not on there. So and since the song just released, I doubt they probably have one out. Let me look really quick. It's always worth a shot, because you know, sometimes people are way faster than I expect. But let me see. Yeah, I don't see that anyone has that out yet, but once it comes out, I will definitely be looking into what the lyrics are about, just to like see if I match like what I'm thinking is like matching to that. But overall, I really enjoyed this kind of retro sound from them. I love too how different it is from their previous comeback. I love when groups really show that they have the ability to do so many different genres. And I actually really think that this just is one of those songs where it's kind of timeless. It's one that could be kind of released any time of their career and just kind of feel like that timelessness. But the reason that I bring up Jiyoung is because it feels like, you know, it's on the same wavelength. So it's kind of fun that he released a solo, you know, a couple solo songs, and in this is in the same thing. It's like, oh, maybe they talked about that or something, and they're like connected that way. It might have nothing to do with that, but it just kind of gave me those same vibes. And that's why I think that I really loved his part in this too, because he really did shine through. The other members did fabulous as well. I always enjoy hearing them, but I'm just really happy to hear more from him. So tell me what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the music video? I really loved all of like the individual member shots as well as when they were together. They are such a fun group to watch interact, like interactions with each other, especially when they got in trouble and they were like, you know, they were holding their arms up and they're like hitting Matthew's arms to get up. And then when they something happened to Matthew and he was like up in the sky. It was just cute. I really enjoyed like those interactions with each other. So tell me your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.